सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम रारणे। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या भक्ति विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो ओम ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। समस्त रामायण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। श्री राम भक्तेभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। सर्वेषां तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानन्द प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृते समस्त साधक भक्त सेवक संस्थापकानां रक्षण शत्रु विघ्न निवारण शक्ति साधना संपत्ति अवाप्ति द्वारा दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। श्री महालक्ष्मी अष्टकस्य अपि पारायणं करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीरामनाम संकीर्तनम्। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम 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 श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। Salutations to Bhagavan, to all the Rishi Muni Guru Devatas, also the Adhyatma Ramayana Gurus and Acharyas. In all our Shastras, everything is given very crystal clearly. It is that with our minds, intellects, very properly tuned and purified, have to give sufficient value and time to listen and contemplate, so that as much crystal clearly it is given by the Guru and Shastra, so crystal clearly, undoubtedly, we understand. It is our duty. Having understood equal sincerely, with equal sincerity, we have to put them in practice so that the benefits are gained. Always remember, the doctor feels bad when he gave the prescription, we bought it but not used. यार दे दिया मैंने, इसने लिया, यार दवा लिया ही नहीं, देखो तबीयत और भी बिगड़ गया, बंदा मर भी गयो। लेते ना कुछ साल तो और जीते थे थोड़ा आराम से. So to the Guru and Shruti Mata, I feel bad when having heard, understood, if we don't get benefit of this knowledge because we have not practiced it. दुखी हो जाएंगे वो लोग, मेहनत उनका भी वेस्ट. Is it not? So, in order to make them also happy, in order to ourselves also find fulfillment, in order to make use of all the parishrama done of studying Shastra, we have to do implementation. But before that, thorough clear understanding. And before that, have clarity in the mind that in the knowledge given by the Guru and Shastra, there is no ambiguity. There is clarity. Especially the Shastras like Adhyatma Ramayana, if you see how in simple words and language, the sublime truth is so wonderfully revealed. Exemplary text it is. For the people who have studied Shastra for such long time, as a summary also, they can entertain themselves or make use of Adhyatma Ramayana Dhyanam. And for initial entrants also onto the path of spirituality, a kind, loving, compassionate initiative, our Ramayana gives Adhyatma. Speciality is there in this Shastra. And not once, twice. You are already in Aranya Kanda, Bala Ayodhya Aranya, halfway, out of 10 or 9 chapters, wherefore already at least 10 times we have seen. in different prasangas, through different occasion. Bhakti, Jnanam, Vairagya, Bhakti, they were all being given to us. And halfway, we have again three more kandas to see. किष्किंधा सुंदरा युद्ध एंड लंका उत्तर कांडास हम और वहां भी बताते जाएंगे. नो वी शुड नो फ्रॉम दिस कि वी हैव टू पे अटेंशन, गिव टाइम एंड ग्रास्प द एसेंस ऑफ द साधना एंड डू. Among all of that, in this third Aranya Kanda, full of jnana prasangas only. And among that, this prasanga which we are studying is the greatest for various reasons. Yesterday, day before, we saw all the reasons. Today, we will see the special, unique reason for why this prasanga is greater than the greatest. Because here, the Guru is none other than the Lord Rama, who is the hero of this entire Granth. See, hero himself is the Guru here. Second is what? Who is the student or the listener? The second hero, Lakshmana Swami. And in whose presence? The heroine Sita Mata. She was also there listening. And where? In that wonderful Panchavati. है ना, पंचवटी में ये हो रहा है. In that great divine Syrian atmosphere. And in such a humble way, Sri Lakshmana Swami's prashnas. And those questions are complete in themselves. Made more complete by Rama while giving the answer. And if you really see all the topics covered, you can see all important topics of Upanishads, other great Shastra Granthas is being brought out here. You saw it, no? Exhaustively, the Maya is explained to us. Then Jnana Sadhana Lakshanas are told. Then Jnanam kya hai bataya? Very vilakshana definition. Nowhere you find like this. Then what is Vijnanam? That also said. Then the Gneya Vastu also almost we have seen explained. Then the additional tip is what? All these cannot happen by yourself because you are Alpa Shaktiman at all faculties level. It is only by the Divya Divine Shakti or Anugrah of God, all these understanding Maya and doing sadhana to transcend Maya. Among the sadhanas, the Jnana Sadhana Lakshanas, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Gnevastu, all that are possible only by Divya Shakti Anugraha. And that divine power graces us when we do the Upasana through Bhakti. Therefore, the need of Bhakti. सारे टॉपिक्स कवर्ड हो गए आध्यात्मिक जीवन के. एंड जीवन आध्यात्मिक का होना है. हाउ कैन ए ह्यूमन लाइफ बी नॉन स्पिरिचुअल? पागल है क्या? If we do all that was done by animals, even after becoming human, and not doing that which human is supposed to do, then it is inhuman. Even this common sense comes to us. We save ourselves from ourselves. Any time the thought comes of any bhoga, immediately say मैं मनुष्य हूँ कि पशु हूँ. अपने आप को पूछना है. पशु ही इसके लिए जाएगा भोग. And any time I'm lazying, lethargic, immediately ask, अरे मैं मनुष्य हूँ कि पशु हूँ? As a मनुष्य, how can I be lazy? I have to work for my spiritual emancipation, no? Prayasah Shraminaha. In the Satyayuga way, all people were of hard working. So I must do sadhana. How can I sleep away? In that way, we have to question ourselves and help ourselves. Whenever we do that, we are in good condition shape of our life. But as regards sadhanas or shastras concerned, they are complete. Among them, this third sarga of the fourth sarga of this third Aranya Kanda is really beautiful. Okay. Now, where do we start from today? Let us start from 40th mantra. 40 से लेकर के पूरा पढ़ लो इस चैप्टर का 55 तक. All the 16 श्लोक पढ़ेंगे. Then we will cover as much as possible today. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Atha Sri Brahmaanda Purana Antargata Adhyatma Ramayana Mahashastram Aranya Kandam Chaturtha Sargaha. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha. Shri Rama Uvacha. Atma Sarvatra Purnah Syad Chidanandatmako Avyayah Buddhyadi Upadirahitaha Parinamadivarjitaha Saprakashena Dehadina Vasayan Anapavruta एक एवाद्वितीयश्च सत्यज्ञानादिलक्षणः असङ्गः स्वप्रभो द्रष्टा विज्ञानेनावगम्यते आचार्यशास्त्रोपदेशात् ऐक्यज्ञानं यदा भवेत् आत्मनोर्जीवपरयोः मूला विद्या तदैव हि लीयते कार्यकरणैः सहैव परमात्मनि सावस्था मुक्तिरित्युक्ता युपचारोऽयमात्मनि इदं मोक्षस्वरूपं ते कथितं रघुनन्दन ज्ञानविज्ञानवैराग्य सहितं मे परात्मनः किन्त्वेतत् दुर्लभं मन्ये मद्भक्तिविमुखात्मनां चक्षुष्मताम् अभियथा रात्रौ सम्यक् न दृश्यते पदं दीपसमेतानां दृश्यते सम्यगेव हि एवं मद्भक्तियुक्तानाम् आत्मा सम्यक् प्रकाशते मद्भक्तेः कारणं किञ्चित् वक्ष्यामि शृणु तत्त्वतः मद्भक्तसङ्गो मत्सेवा मद्भक्तानां निरन्तरम् एकादशुपवासादि मम पर्वानुमोदनं मत्कथाश्रवणे पाठे व्याख्याने सर्वदा रतिः मत्पूजा परिनिष्ठा च मम नामानुकीर्तनम् एवं सततयुक्तानां भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी मयि सञ्जायते नित्यं ततः किम् अवशिष्यते अतो मद्भक्तियुक्तस्य ज्ञानं विज्ञानमेव च वैराग्यं च भवेत् शीघ्रं ततो भक्तिमुक्तिमवाप्नुयात् कथितं सर्वमेतत्ते तव प्रश्नानुसारतः अस्मिन् मनः समाधाय यस्तिष्ठेत् स तु मुक्तिभाग न वक्तव्यमिदं यत्नात् मद्भक्तिविमुखाय हि मद्भक्ताय प्रदातव्यम् आहूयापि प्रयत्नतः य इदं तु पठेत् नित्यं श्रद्धा भक्तिसमन्वितः अज्ञानपटलध्वान्तं विधूय परिमुच्यते भक्तानां मम योगिनां सुविमल स्वान्तातिशान्तात्मनां मत्सेवाभिरतात्मनां च विमल ज्ञानात्मनां सर्वदा सङ्गं यः कुरुते सदोद्यतमतिः तत्सेवनानन्यधीः मोक्षस्तस्य करे स्थितोऽहमनिशं दृश्यो भवे नान्यथा इति श्रीमदध्यात्मरामायणान्तर्गत उमामेश्वरसंवादे अरण्यकाण्डे श्रीराम उपदेशं नाम चतुर्थो सर्गः ओम शांति शांति शांति। So Gneya Vastu is Paramatma or Parabrahma. His Swarupa Lakshanas are given. And in one line, the sadhana is told. Then the most important thing which helps us in sadhana is Bhagavad Anugraha invoked through bhakti. So this is how this next topic, after what we have seen for last 4 days, about the topics of understanding Maya, Jnana Lakshanas, Jnana Sadhana Lakshanas, Jnanam as well as Vijnanam. Listen carefully. It is repeated 2000 times, but still it should be repeated 2 lakh times till we become thorough in our understanding. What is that? Atma is the Vigneya Vastu. Its Lakshanas are Sarvatra, is always everywhere there. Urnaha is complete, infinite, Syat, indeed. Sachidananda Atmakaha. The Swarup of the Atma is Sachidananda or Satyam Jnana Anantam. So these are all we have heard. We should be reasoning. क्या है ना, लगता है कि समझ में आए, लेकिन ये मेरे बारे में कह रहे हैं, मुझे इसी में बैठना है, इसके अलावा जीव नहीं बनना, ये वाले ख्याल आने तक इसको सुनना पड़ता है. सो सत्य किम कालत्रये अपि तिष्ठतीति चित्त किम ज्ञान स्वरूपः आनंदः कः सुख स्वरूपः सन. Therefore, this is called as Sachidananda. Sat is which is always there, as it is, never disappears, never modifies. Chit is what? The pure consciousness. Sat alone chit, chit alone is sat. Because of these two, there is no lesha matra dukkha of any sort. That is called anantata. That is called ananda. So Atma Sarvatra Purnaha Sachidanandatmakaha. And the Sarvatra Purna Sachidananda Atma is Avyayaha. He by any reason never gets reduced. Like gold is gold, how many number of ornaments you make it? Gold में कोई व्यय नहीं होता. है ना? When the wave is born and dying, the water is not born and dying. It is always a wave. If your salary is 50,000, then within 1 week only by paying the rent, this, that, 30,000 हो गया. व्यय को बोलते हैं इसको. हाँ, आय और व्यय. आदायम and व्ययम. Yesterday you saw the entire budget. खर्चा. हाँ, आमदनी अठन्नी, खर्चा रुपया. व्यय हो जाता है खर्चा, मनी, पैसे वगैरह का. परमात्मा का व्यय नहीं हुआ. वो हमेशा पूर्ण है वो. बिकॉज इन काला एवरीथिंग बिकम्स आइदर व्यय और स्लोली डिकेइंग एंड डिसअपियरिंग. कुछ भी ऐसे का वैसा नहीं रहता. वो काल का काम ही वो है. परमात्मा बीइंग काला अतीत, काला कैन नॉट इन्फ्लुएंस हिम टू मेक हिम व्यय. सर्वत्र पूर्णः सच्चिदानंदः अव्ययः. These are the words of Atma which are said in all Upanishads. Sara of all that Rama is telling Lakshmanji and to all of us so easily. And this Atma we have to discover in us. We are already that. Because of Upadhi Tadatmyam, we are living like Jiva. They were continuously rejecting the Upadhis, that's called Vyatireka Sadhana, and identifying with our Nirupadhika Brahma, it is called Anvaya Sadhana or Atma. This is what all the time we have to do. It is not only on seat of meditation. That is in the beginning, but later on, throughout the day, we have to be in that mood only. But first, theoretically, thoroughly, we have to understand. Right now, I am talking to you. Talking is going on, yet I should discuss it in my own mind. What is the Atma, what is Swarupa, what is Anatma Jiva. ये सोच चलता ही रहना चाहिए हर पल कि अभी मैं क्या जीव बन गया हूँ क्या उपाधि तादात्म्य से, तो रिड्यूस करूँ मैं उपाधि तादात्म्य को, अपने स्वरूप को मैं याद करूं. इन दिस वे थ्रू आउट द डे आल्सो यू हैव टू बी इन दैट मूड. दैट हेल्प्स ए लॉट. दैट्स कॉल्ड समाधानम. सर्वदा स्थापनम बुद्धेः शुद्धे ब्रह्मणि सर्वथा तत्समाधानम इति उक्तम. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट वन, बुद्ध्यादि उपाधि रहितः. These are very important things. Jiva needs the upadhis, or in that moment of slavery or ignorance, when we think upadhis are required, that time we are reduced to jiva bhava. But as such to Paramatma, upadhis are not required for anything to accomplish for him. Therefore is upadhi rahita. परमात्मा में कोई उपाधियां नहीं है स्वरूप में. सो कहां से आए उपाधियां? फिर माया कल्पित. What is Maya? Not knowing that Paramatma is Nirupadik. What is Paramatma? Nirupadik. But how come the Upadhis are coming? Because of Maya. What is Maya? Not knowing that Paramatma is Nirupadik. अच्छा है कि नहीं? This is how we have to think. And it all intellectual understanding, intuitively clicking. Intellectual understanding happens when with Shraddha Bhakti you listen to class. And lot of upasana with more Shraddha Bhakti due to God and Guru, that intuitive intellect comes. And that makes this change happen in us. That Paramatma is Nirupadik. Okay? Buddhyadi Upadhi Rahitaha. All the Panchakosha Upadhi are not required for Paramatma. As a Jiva, we feel they are needed. As long as we think they are needed, we continue to be limited Jiva. That's why slowly freedom from all the Upadhi and Upadhi related things we have to gain as we grow in age. Finally, हमको क्या आना है? I am that self on whom everything depends. But as a self, I don't need anything. Otherwise, as we grow in age, dependencies grow. Accordingly, the suffering grows. What has to happen in the Vyavahara, let it happen. Take the help of grandchildren. कोई जो भी है, वो सब चलने दो. But inside, the Atma Chintana should grow. Instead of Deha Chinta. I am Nirupadika. I am that self. In that self bhava, when we are more and more, only the bhava, thinking, the jiva easily leaves the body, goes to the other one without creating much commotions when the time comes, time of departure. If I don't discover myself to be Nirupadik Brahma, Atma, at least intellectually, with the Tadatmya Upadhi as a jiva, there will be fear, there will be dukkha, the whole atmosphere will be very painful. Therefore, आज से ये practice करना. All the upadhis are there, okay. With that, I am working. Yet, I am that self who doesn't need upadhis, who has no upadhi. That thought we have to strengthen. It helps also in meditation. Mainly, that's the purpose. If to the level of meditation we don't come in this life, at least it helps us for the smooth conducting of migrating from this body to the other. वो भी एक कामयाबी है. Before the death, when I discover I am the Jiva, inevitable to leave this body. Not even I am Jiva, I am the self. That is a great accomplishment. Such person goes smoothly. Others make a hangama for themselves. I'm just telling how it's important this knowledge that buddhyadupadirahitaha. Then next, parinamadi varjitaha. Asti jayate vardate parinamate. All these modifications are never touching the Atma. No parinamas, no vyaya, no upadhi required. It is Sachidananda, and that Sachidanandata of it is Sarvatra and always, and it is that way Purna. That I am Atma. This is called Neyavastu. Neyavastu is Atma, and the Lakshanas of Atma are all this. Be attentive. That thing which fulfills all these Lakshanas is no other thing in the world other than the Atma. And Atma is not an object. It is to be experienced as subject. Therefore, I am that self which has got all these gunas, which is already there in me. But to reach to that, we ourselves have created the hurdles of panchakoshas in between. When we cross all of them, we reach to it. By nature, we are good, honest. But we made the hurdles of badness and dishonesty by our own efforts. Those you have to cross. Then go to your natural, original state of being honest, being good in that way. So wonderfully said it is parinamadi varjitaha. Then swaprakashena dehadin bhasayan. This pure Atma Chaitanya is doing the bhasanam of all the upadhi I told you yesterday. The existence of them as well as the abilities in them and becoming aware when they are functioning with those abilities. All the three is Atma Chaitanya only doing, like my Sharira. It is existing because of Atma Sachidananda. In the Sharira, whatever the natural functions happening, or I am doing functions with whatever ability, all without Atma Chaitanya, to hoga hi nahi wo. Then when it is happening, the knower also is Atma Chaitanya. That is the meaning of here, Swaprakashena Dehadin Bhasayan. Then Anapavrutaha. Anapavrata means never it is having any avarna on it. See the difference between these two. Surya has no avarna. I have avarna of the Megha because of which I am not seeing Surya. Surya is Atma, I is Jiva. Avarna are the Upadhis. Or avarna is a covering of avidya. परमात्मा में अविद्या नहीं आवरण जीव में है परमात्मा को देख नहीं पा रहा and the trick throughout life you must understand only by atma vidya is avidya removed when the avidya removed jiva only knows himself to be atma see the trick इतना आप ना आज 10 बार सोचो घर में what is there is परमात्मा only he is never avruta by anything but that experience I don't have now. Then who am I therefore? I am Jiva. Who am I Jiva? Avruta. By what? Avidya. Of what? My own self. What I have to do? Gain the Vidya. By which what happens? Avruti, Avidya Avarana goes away. Then what will happen? I merge in Paramatma? No. I discover I am the Paramatma. This samsara is like my own tongue is bitten by my teeth. कोई नहीं क्योंकि नहीं हमें अभी कभी पानी पीने के टाइम थोड़ा उल्टा सीधा ओके और कहीं जाता है पानी हु डिड दैट योर ओन अविद्या एंड मोह डिड इट सेम वे माय ओन माया शक्ति कवरिंग मी एंड मेकिंग मी लिव लाइक जीव लाइक माय ओन चिल्ड्रन they bind me they don't allow me to go to satsang and improve your own like your own company factory which you started will make you frustrated because of all funny things that happen there. It is created by you only. खामखा बैठ के पकोड़े खाओ नहीं बनाऊंगा मैं अब बनाओ बनावटी चीज तो दुख देगा ही एवरीथिंग इज। आत्मा के रूप में रहो, नहीं मैं जन्म लूंगा मनुष्य के रूप में, ठीक है रहो, नहीं मैं फिर ये बनूंगा वो बनूंगा, फिर बाहर का पढ़ाई लड़ाई करूंगा, फिर ठीक है कम से कम वहीं रोक दो, नहीं शादी करूंगा फिर माँ बाप बनूंगा। अरे क्यों इतने बनावट बन रहे हो, दुखी होते जा रहे हो हर एक के साथ। बी द सेल्फ, there's no problem, but doesn't click easily. Okay, then bhasen anapavritah, then ekah eva. Such atma are not two per head, is one without second. Then advitiyaha, one without second. है ना? एकः एव अद्वितीय मीन्स इन लक्षणों से और दूसरा वस्तु नहीं है, और ये वस्तु वाला और एक वस्तु नहीं है। मीन्स व्हाट? नो, इन लक्षणों के अलावा और कुछ नहीं है दूसरा वस्तु, इन लक्षणों के साथ इसके साथ और कोई नहीं है। दैट्स कॉल्ड एकमेव अद्वितीय, वन विदाउट सेकंड। वन ऑलवेज गोस विथ टू, because only when there is two there is a meaning to one, otherwise one is meaningless. There one we have to say, but again say no two, therefore without two, that's called advitiyam. Then satya jnana adi lakshana, it came above as sachidananda, same here is called as satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam. Some more are told asanga. This is the ultimate good quality or important aspect of Atma Vastu we have to catch. It is asangaha. Neither by Maya nor by the world projected by the Maya, the Atma is attached. Can never, none of them can do any touch of this Atma Vastu. Then Swaprabhaha already shown, self-effulgent, and is Drashta. Then Vijnanena avagamyate. Through the Vijnana, this Jnaya Vastu is experienced. Okay, and how it happens and how it looks like, just short and sweet it is said, Acharya Shastra Upadeshat. When you listen to your Acharya and he teaches you Shastra only, and you do that, receive that Upadesha and do all the due sadhanas, as a result, when the Aikya Jnana ho jata hai, experience of oneness, of what? Atmanoho Jiva Parayoho, जीवात्मा परमात्मा एक ही है, ऐसा जब अनुभव हो जाता है, मूला विद्या तदैव ही लियते, then the मूला विद्या that I don't know myself goes away, along with karya karana, along with the karana of the 14 indriyas and the karana, karya is deha, saha eva, simultaneously, instantaneously together, paramatmani, in the experience of the self. In the experience of the self, the Mula Avidya, ignorance, from where were born the Karya Karana Sanghata, all of that dissolves. Now, this knowledge repeatedly when we listen, by God's Guru's Krupa, one day it clicks. In that process we are. Never leave these classes. It may feel repeated or boring or non-understandable. कुछ भी हो, लगातार लगे रहें, एक दिन ये समय मैं तो पकड़ के रखा हूं मैं, and I know for certain, not for my efforts but His grace, one day it will click. Theoretically, first of all, that I am that self, not this Upadhi. Then why I am foolishly behaving as Jiva, as through Upadhi? Let me get out of it. Then sadhana begins. True sadhana begins. Abhi sadhana is like the old type of cars या anything. दो कदम चलेगा फिर रुक जाएगा, फिर खराब होता है, फिर फूंकना पड़ता है, फिर सूखेगा. You know some vehicles used to be there, धक्का लगाना पड़ता था. Now the sadhana is like that. But once that personal inner conviction comes, I am this and why am I living like a fool with this upadhi tadhatmya, when that clicks, oh, sadhana is smoother. Okay, then liyate karyakaranahe sahayava paramatmani. Are you understanding? When we study Shastra with the Guru, and in the Shastrokta Manana Nidhi Dhyasanam when we do, as a result of which the Jivatma and Paramatma are one, that experience comes, then the Mula Avidya of ignorance of the self, along with its projections of the Karya Karana, Karya Stula Deha, Karana, the Panchakoshas or the Antakarana, they dissolve in the experience of self. Means only self experience remains. The all not self are rejected. Sa avastha mukti ityukta. That state of being one with our own inner infinite self, freed from all the inner and outer antakarana upadhis, is called a mukti. Sa mukti ityukta avastha upacharo ayam atmani. And these are all on the atma upachara. These are the mandukya level of the thought. On the atma is upachara means atma was never bound, never hidden, never lost, never forgotten. It's only praptasya prapti. And then you and I should never have a doubt or question in this regard, because in Taittiriya Upanishad, Ditiya Brahmaandavali, in the beginning, when Purvapakshi asked the question, है ना? When the Atma is all pervading, etc., how can you have the prapti of it? First of all, uska aprapti nahi hai. Then what was Bhagavan Shankara's sublime, ultimate, beautiful commentary? है ना? दर्शन अदर्शन अपेक्षत्वात् प्राप्ति अप्राप्त्योः परमात्मनः. Then he gave the example of Dashamaha. 10th fellow is lost. Everybody is crying. And who is 10th fellow for everyone? His own self. Why he is not counting himself? He is lost in his attachment to the other 9. His drishti is only on those 9. सब बंदे वही कर रहे हैं. What did the Apta do? The well-wisher came. He only did what? Shifted his attention from the Anatma to the Atma. What happened? That which is lost, he found as what? His own self. And was it ever lost? No. Then it was what? Adarshana tha. Therefore, अप्राप्ति लग रहा था. दर्शन हो गया, प्राप्ति हो गया. लाइक चाबी वगैरह घूम जाता है, हम टेबल पे रहता है, बट अदर्शन. और चिल्ला रहे थे, कहाँ चाबी? एवरीडे वन प्लेस. लगाते नहीं तुम लोग चाबी. She shouts because the son, daughter, husband, everyone is funny. वही रखा टेबल में देख. कहाँ है? She comes there and then वो किताब के नीचे वो. इतने देख नहीं सकते तुम. So where from she created the chavi? Brought, never created or brought. It is always there. But aprapta, why adarshana? Thereafter prapta, not because it was never aprapta, but it was adarshana tha. Darshan ho gaya, prapti ho gaya. Very beautiful, complete answer once for all we got in the morning class. Therefore, this bandha mukti is upachara on the atma. Bandhan is upachara, therefore mukti also upachara. So the key lost also is upachara. Key gained also is upachara. Ignorance of key removed by the knowledge of key. That's it. Ignorance of self removed by the knowledge of self. Because of the ignorance, the self never went away. Because the knowledge of self never came. It is always there. Therefore, the upachar है आत्मा पे सारा प्रयास. ये नहीं है तो क्या होगा? That means what Atma got lost or it is changed or it modified, then it is never available. Then the mukti का प्रसंग ही नहीं होगा. Therefore, आत्म वस्तु का ये बात समझना ही पड़ेगा. उपचार है करके. हो गया? Then conclusion. Very interesting. Bhagavan says, idam moksha swarupam te kathitam Raghunandana. Ye Lakshmana, giver of the happiness to Raghukula, he is also. Idam moksha swarupam te kathitam. This is what the moksha ka sara knowledge. You asked, Bhaiya, tell me the moksha jnanam, how to gain moksha. You asked, I gave you. In that, what are the 3 main important things? Jnana, Vijnana, Vairagya Sahitam. Me Paratmanaha. Me of Paramatma, Jnana and Vijnana. And before that, Vairagya. Vairagya towards the world. Jnanam of the Paramatma theoretically, experience of him as a Vijnana. I told you, oh Lakshmana, as you asked. And the preparation for it is the Jnana sadhana. And the Vijnanam is Anubhava of the Jnaya Vastu only. Theoretical knowledge is called Jnanam of the self. So theoretical Jnanam of the self is Jnanam. And that self whose theoretical Jnanam we have got, it is called the Jnaya Vastu. Experiencing it as our own self is called Vijnanam. Therefore, Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. But how do you do that if you are not detached from the world? Therefore, Vairagya Sahitam. Yeah? So, idam moksha swarupam te kathitam raghunandana me paratmanah jnana vijnanam vairagya sahitam. हो गया. But now Bhagwan keeps a condition. What is this? Kimtu. Kintu parantu, you know all that, very famous in all our Mahabharata, Ramayana serials. Kimtu etat durlabham manye. I am firmly believing that it is impossible to gain all the jnana, vijnana, vairagya to whom mad bhakti vimukha atmanam. Atma is individual. Those individuals who are vimukha to mad bhakti, not sumukha. Those who are not having faith in me, the Rama, Saguna Sakara Bhagavan, they will never do the devotion to me. To those people who are so strongly egoistic, arrogant, they will never have Vairagya, never have Jnanam, never have Vijnanam, never have the moksha. How important is this topic, especially for you and I in Kali Yuga? Therefore, we are doing one side our Adhyanam Shastras, other side daily Arati, Puja, Namaskar, प्रार्थना कर ही रहे संकल्प में हे भगवान आपके कृपा से ही ज्ञान विज्ञान वैराग्य होगा कृपा करके दीजिए दीजिए दीजिए. When we go on this nagging prayer for some lives, when he either gets pleased or frustrated, चल ले ले लेके मुक्त हो जा भगवान मिल के. Thank you. Is it not? मद भक्ति विमुखात्मनाम एतद् दुर्लभम मन्ये किंतु. Now the whole importance of the bhakti will be told in the next shlokas. Two shlokas we will see tomorrow. Today the remaining portion I think कल ही हम देखेंगे. क्या कहते हैं? Example he says. How do you say sir? Without your bhakti, these jnana, vijnana, vairagya leading to moksha will not come. Example is chakshushmatam api. Though eyes are very intact, healthy, still ratro samyak na drishyate padam. The path is not seen at night time, though you have eyes. But then, deepa sametanam, but those who carry the lantern or the lamp, samyak eva hi drishyate. The path is seen. You have the eyes, but still you can't see path if there is no light. You have the eyes and also carrying light or lantern, there is no path दिखेगा आपको, आगे बढ़ोगे. So this night time is equal to ignorance our life. Chakshushmatam is what? Having our own indriyas, buddhis to gain knowledge. Yet the light is called as the Guru Krupa or Bhagavad Krupa gained through Bhagavad Bhakti. When that is there, then only the path is known. That means the Jnana Vijnana Vairagya will come and we become Mukta. Therefore, evam in this way, Mad Bhakti Yuktanam Atma Samyak Pravakashate. Mad Bhakti Yuktanam Atma Samyak Prakashate. Those people who are my devotees, to them the Atma Jnana will be easily, clearly understood. Now you have to study it refers also. Therefore, if you have so much of bhakti for God, and if it is not for Atma Jnana, but it is for the worldly gains, then you are less using the bhakti. I don't say misusing, but less using the bhakti sadhana. मेरे भक्तों को ज्ञान मिलेगा, therefore ज्ञान के लिए मेरे भक्ति करना चाहिए. बिना ज्ञान मोक्ष नहीं है इसलिए. Should we have any doubts in this regard as we have heard it so many times? Mad bhakti yuktanam atma samyak prakashate. Evam means as this example. You have the eyes, there is path, but path cannot be seen in that night because there is no lamp. But if the lamp comes, you can see. So to the lamp is the Bhagavan's Kripa, Bhagavad Bhakti. Now, if that is the case, then tell me the devotional causes, how to do the devotion. Mad bhakti karanam kinchit bhakshyami shrunu tatvatah. Then how my devotion is developed, I am going to tell you in short. ध्यान से सुनो मेरे लखन प्यारे छोटे भाई. So from here Bhagavan 1, 2, 3, 4 slokas, 3 slokas will tell in short precisely synopsis of bhakti sadhana. Again in the 5th shloka he concludes, if you have jnana bhakti mein me, jnana vijnana vairagya mukti, all of them will come. Very simple words mein bataya hua, very powerful assurance as his path. And the last shloka is such a powerful one in this. One class पूरा हमको उसी के लिए लगेगा. तो when we meet tomorrow, those bhakti lakshanas भी एक बार पढ़ के Then just for each of us, ourselves at home as homework, go through in our own mind the topics covered by Ram Bhagavan in this particular prasanga. In fact, they are complete topics for Adhyatmic sadhana. For a serious, sincere student, this should be enough. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Paramarshibhyo Namaha. Lord Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Today we'll stop here. We'll do Lakshmi Ashtottara Stotram as well as Namavali also. 3, 4, 5, 6 मिनट लगेगा. ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तके की घनाघना रोग भरतदम भोले मृत्युदारु कुठारिकाये नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोग हरे सौबीरा जपत निरंतर नमत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः. ओम ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 Friends, in this way, studying the Shastras, attending classes, doing Upasana Puja, इतना आदत होकर हमको इसमें इतना आनंद मिलना है जैसे गोपिकाओं को भगवान कृष्ण के साथ. उसके उपरांत उनको तो भगवान को छोड़कर आधा क्षण भी रहना असंभव है. इन द सेम वे वी हैव टू ट्रेन आवर व्यक्तित्व पर्सनैलिटी not to remain even a moment without our sadhana. To that stage we have to reach. For that, all these exercises, processes we are following. Right now, जब जल्दी क्लास खत्म हो गए तो अच्छा है और विश्व प्रपंच में जाएंगे, वो करना है, ये करना है. These are all samsaric thoughts are there. Along with them, with all the struggles, efforts, we are attending classes. This is how it begins to all. And it should become so much like the nowadays the women folk of the houses, they're so much addicted to the TV serials and all. They can't miss even one. मरने के समान उनको अगर कहते हैं तो उसको छोड़ के आओ. In the same way it has to become to us. In the sense what? Either listening to class or studying the Shastra or doing the Upasana or doing meditation or taking the name of the Lord, इससे बाहर हटना एक क्षण भी हो जाए हमको दुख होना चाहिए. It should become like the water to the मछली, है ना. मछली को पानी से निकालो, मचलती है, तड़पती है. हमको भी ऐसा मचलना तड़पना होना है. भगवान को छोड़कर अगर हम जगत में जाना पड़ता है तो that should be our goal, because that is the reality. Bhagwan is reality, Bhakti is the real life. Other than Bhagwan, everything is Maya, Moha, and in that we are lost as a samsari. Hope this is clear by now after listening to so many of Shastras. इतना तो समझ में आया होगा. साधना हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा हो, पर बात तो समझ में आया होगा ना. Paramatma alone is real, everything is unreal. On that unreal, because of non-thinking and wrong practice, we got enslaved. This is called as delusion. We have to come out of it. Habitually at the feet of Lord. Like Prahlada, like Narada. उनको भगवान ही दुनिया है और दुनिया में भगवान है. भगवान के अलावा दुनिया नहीं है, दुनिया के अलावा भगवान नहीं है. मतलब भगवान के अलावा दुनिया नहीं है, दुनिया पूरा भगवान ही है. ऐसा हमको बनना चाहिए. And करते रहने से है ना, you will see that it is happening, and you can see that we are enjoying the devotion, we are enjoying the freedom from this wretched samsara also. Meaningless, useless, it just was binding us just because we have valued it. And we valued it because stupid fellows, we never valued the valuable Bhagwan. See that ये वाला खुद का बेवकूफ़ी को सुधारना है. Hey Bhagwan, please give me the knowledge and strength to rectify my own murkhata, and may I be at your lotus feet all the time. Aha, Anandam, Paramanandam. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम राम 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 राम। टुडे हैव नॉट काउंटेड, हो गया होगा ना? नहीं हो तो डाउट है। राम 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 राम। ओम अतः श्री महालक्ष्मी कृपया भगवद्दर्शनानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन से विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम अवैदिक असनातन धर्माणां समूल निर्मूलनार्थम समस्त सनातन व साधक भक्तानां समस्त शक्तीनां अवाप्त्यर्थम श्री महालक्ष्मी अष्टोत्तर शतनाम स्तोत्रस्य नामावल्याः पारायणमयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम अतः श्री लक्ष्मी अष्टोत्तरशतनाम स्तोत्रम्। ओम वंदे पद्मकरां प्रसन्नवदनां सौभाग्यदां भाग्यदां हस्ताभ्याम् अभयप्रदां मणिगणैर्नानाविधैर्भूषितां भक्ताभीष्टफलप्रदां हरिहर ब्रह्मादिभिः सेवितां पार्श्वे पङ्कजशङ्खपद्मनिधिभिर्युक्तां सदा शक्तिभिः सरसजनयने सरोजहस्ते धवळतरां शुकगन्धमाल्यशोभे भगवति हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे त्रिभुवनभूतिकरिप्रसीद मह्यं प्रकृतिं विकृतिं विद्यां सर्वभूतहितप्रदां श्रद्धां विभूतिं सुरभिं नमामि परमात्मिकां वाचं पद्मालयां पद्मां शुचिं स्वाहां सदां सदां धन्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं नित्यपुष्टां विभावरीं अतिथिं च तिथिं दीप्तां वसुधां वसुधारिणीं नमामि कमलां कान्तां कामाक्षीं क्षीरोदसम्भवाम् अनुग्रहपरां बुद्धिमनगां हरिवल्लभाम् अशोकाममृतां दीप्तां लोकशोकविनाशिनीं नमामि धर्मनिलयां करुणां लोकमातरं पद्मप्रियां पद्मस्तां पद्माक्षीं पद्मसुन्दरीं पद्मोद्भवां पद्ममुखीं पद्मनाभप्रियां रमां पद्ममालाधरां देवीं पद्मिनीं पद्मगन्धिनीं पुण्यगन्धां सुप्रसन्नां प्रसादाभिमुखीं प्रभां नमामि चन्द्रवदनां चन्द्रां चन्द्रसहोदरीं चतुर्भुजां चन्द्ररूपाम् इन्दिराम् इन्दुशीतलाम् आह्लादजननीं तुष्टिं पुष्टिं शिवां शिवकरीं सतीं विमलां विश्वजननीं तुष्टिं दारिद्र्यनाशिनीं प्रीतिपुष्करिणीं शान्तां शुक्लमाल्याम्बरां श्रियं भास्करीं बिल्वनिलयां वरारोहां यशस्विनीं वसुन्धराम् उदाराङ्गां हरिणीं हेममालिनीं धनधान्यकरीं सिद्धिं स्त्रैणसौम्यां शुभप्रदां नृपवेश्मगतानन्दां वरलक्ष्मीं वरसुप्रदां शुभामिरण्यप्राकारां समुद्रतनयां जयां नमामि मङ्गलां देवीं विष्णुवक्षस्थलस्थितां विष्णुपत्नीं प्रसन्नाक्षीं नारायणसमाश्रितां दारिद्र्यध्वंसनीं देवीं सर्वोपद्रववारिणीं नवदुर्गा महालक्ष्मीं ब्रह्मरुद्रेन्द्रसेवितां त्रिकालज्ञानसम्पन्नां नमामि भुवनेश्वरीं लक्ष्मीं क्षीरसमुद्रातनयां श्रीरङ्गधामेश्वरीं दासीभूतसमस्तदेवनितां लोकैकदीपाङ्कुरां श्रीमन्मन्तकटाक्षलब्धविभव ब्रह्मेन्द्रगङ्गाधरां त्वां त्रैलोक्यकुटुम्बिनीं सरिषा वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियां मातर्नमामि कमले कमलायताक्षी श्रीविष्णुत्कमलवासिनि विश्वमातः क्षीरोदजे कमलकोमलगर्भगौरी लक्ष्मी प्रसीद सततं नमतां शरण्ये त्रिकालं योजभेद्विद्वान् षण्मासविजितेन्द्रियः दारिद्र्यध्वंसनं कृत्वा श्रियमाप्नोत्येत्नदः देवी नाम सहस्रेषु पुण्यमष्टोत्तरं शतं येन श्रियमवाप्नोति कोटिजन्मदरिद्रतः भृगुवारे शतं धीमान् पठेत् वत्सरमात्रकम् अष्टैश्वर्यमवाप्नोति कुबेरैव भूतले दारिद्र्यमोचनं नाम स्तोत्रमम्बापरं शतं येन श्रियमवाप्नोति दरिद्रकोटिजन्मसु उक्त्वा विपुलान् भोगानन्ते सायुज्यमाप्नुयात् प्रातःकाले पठे नित्यं सर्वदुःखोपशान्तये पठयंस्तु चिन्तयेत् देवीं सर्वाभरणभूषिताम् इति श्रीलक्ष्मी अष्टोत्तर शतनामस्तोत्रम् अथ श्रीलक्ष्मी अष्टोत्तर शतनामावलिः ओम ओम प्रकृते नमः ओम विकृते नमः ओम विद्याय नमः ओम सर्वभूतहितप्रदाय नमः ओम श्रद्धाय नमः ओम विभूते नमः ओम सुरभ्यै नमः ओम परमात्मिकाय नमः ओम वाचे नमः ओम पद्मालयाय नमः ओम पद्माय नमः ओम शुचये नमः ओम स्वाहाय नमः ओम स्वधाय नमः ओम सुधाय नमः ओम धन्याय नमः ओम हिरण्मये नमः ओम लक्ष्मी नमः ओम नित्यपुष्टाय नमः ओम विभावर्यै नमः ओम आदित्ये नमः ओम दित्ये नमः ओम दीप्ताय नमः ओम वसुधाय नमः ओम वसुधारिण्ये नमः ओम कमलाय नमः ओम कान्ताय नमः ओम क्षमाय नमः क्षीरोदसम्भवाय नमः अनुग्रहपराय नमः बुद्धये नमः अनघाय नमः ओम हरिवल्लभाय नमः अशोकाय नमः अमृताय नमः दीप्ताय नमः लोकशोकविनाशिन्ये नमः धर्मनिलयाय नमः करुणाय नमः लोकमात्रे नमः पद्मप्रियाय नमः पद्महस्ताय नमः पद्माक्षये नमः पद्मसुन्दर्ये नमः पद्मोद्भवाय नमः पद्मनाभप्रियाय नमः रमाय नमः पद्ममालाधराय नमः देव्ये नमः पद्मिन्ये नमः पद्मगन्धिन्ये नमः पुण्यगन्धाय नमः सुप्रसन्नाय नमः प्रसादाभिमुख्ये नमः प्रभाय नमः चन्द्रवदनाय नमः चन्द्राय नमः चन्द्रसहोदर्ये नमः ओम चतुर्भुजाय नमः चन्द्ररूपाय नमः इंद्रियाय नमः इंदुशीतलाय नमः आह्लादजनन्ये नमः पुष्ट्यै नमः शिवाय नमः शिवकर्ये नमः सत्ये नमः विमलाय नमः विश्वजनन्ये नमः ओम तुष्टे नमः दारिद्र्यनाशिन्ये नमः प्रीतिपुष्करिण्ये नमः शान्ताय नमः शुक्लमाल्याम्बराय नमः ओम श्रियै नमः भास्कर्ये नमः ओम बिल्वनिलयाय नमः सफरारोहाय नमः यशस्विन्ये नमः ओम वसुंधराय नमः उदारांगाय नमः हरिण्ये नमः ओम हेममालिन्ये नमः धनधान्यकरे नमः सिद्धये नमः स्त्रैण सौम्याय नमः शुभप्रदाय नमः नृपवेश्मगतानन्दाय नमः वरलक्ष्मी नमः ओम वसुप्रदाय नमः शुभाय नमः हिरण्यप्राकाराय नमः ओम प्राकारायै नमः ओम समुद्रतनयाय नमः जयाय नमः मंगलादेव्ये नमः विष्णुवक्षस्थलस्थिताय नमः ओम विष्णुपत्ये नमः ओम प्रसन्नाक्षये नमः ओम नारायण समाश्रिताय नमः ओम दारिद्र्यध्वंसिन्ये नमः ओम देव्ये नमः ओम सर्वपद्रवारिण्ये नमः नवदुर्गाय नमः महाकाल्ये नमः ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मिकाय नमः त्रिकालज्ञानसम्पन्नाय नमः ओम भुवनेश्वरे नमः श्री महालक्ष्मी मात्रे नमः इति श्री महालक्ष्मी अष्टोत्तरनामावलिः ओम सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके देवी नारायणि नमोस्तुते दुर्गे स्मृता हरसिवीतिवशेषजन्तोः स्वस्यै स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभां ददासि दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणि काल्यदन्वा धन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणि कात्वदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके देवी नारायणि नमोस्तुते ओम शांति शांति शांति. Tomorrow we'll be chanting Sri Lalita Ashtottara Shatanamavali. Then we have to chant Narayan Mahishasuramartini, all those जो भी है इस किताब में. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् देवसवितः प्राणाय अपानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं मध्यमध्यम उत्तरभाषण हस्तपादरक्षाण आचमन ताम्बूल नीराजनान् दर्शयामि. ओम ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयम् अग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति. ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्. ओम मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र पार्थारूपाय गीताचार्य मंगलम ओम दासरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात्. रामहरे विद्महे भूमिजाय श्रीमन् नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या संप्रदाय शुभं मंगलम ब्रह्मलोकाय मे गुरुकुलभारत. बोल पर ब्रह्म भगवान की जय. श्रुति माता की जय. बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय. श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय. श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योगवासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत्र संहिता शिवपुराण समस्त नाम वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय श्री वेदव्यास शुकदेव सूत भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेदव्यास वैष्णव विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास रामायणाचार्य की जय श्री वेदव्यास वैश्वमान्य शंकराचार्य ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिला पतंजलि व्यासादि समस्त योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त साधक भक्त श्रोता सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय। थैंक यू फॉर वन मोर ब्यूटिफुल डे। 3223 जय श्री राम। No, 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 no,